I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. Don't wanna hear no chat about if you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat, while you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything. See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Truth is that strangers like magicians never knew them tricks were up your sleeve. Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I have to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact, buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'. Can't tell me like, what do you want? Cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
It has been 60 years since the Packers and Chiefs met down in Southern California in what would come to be known as the first Super Bowl. But now, at modern Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, we are counting down to Super Bowl 60. And we've got a great matchup in store.
Let's go! Get loud!
Tonight,
I want to hear you!
It is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers, the AFC champion, taking on the NFC champions. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with the speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
2nd and 6.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Gain of 7. And the Seahawks 1st down.
Throwing is Williams. Got a man, that's Hunter. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 1st down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
13 yards. 1st down Seahawks.
Looking to throw is Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the 1st down. Open man, it's Hunter. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And not much there. Maybe a yard. the 24.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And 3rd and 1 now.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, it was tough for them to stand on the sidelines and watch the other team take it downfield and score, wasn't it? So they knew when they got on the field, it's on them. Pick up first downs, get downfield and score. How about them picking up that 3rd and short?
Max Crosby able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now here's Mahomes. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
From the gun, here's Williams. That is caught by Hunter.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
To throw, it's Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
23 yards on the play.
To throw, Williams.
And it's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
A give, right side for Gibbs.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Williams.
He completes it to Hunter.
They'll get it inside the 20.
And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter.
We've got a lot more ahead of us here in Super Bowl 60. 2nd quarter coming your way next.
7-0 is our score. The NFL on EA Sports continues right after this message.
Biggie Angels, Biggie Angels, Biggie Angels. Tom Gilly, when it's hold on.
To the air, Williams.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
The 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
They'll look to throw for it with Williams.
The quick slant caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Puka Nacua,
A 1-yard touchdown reception.
and the Seahawks continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
It's 3rd and 10.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
And caught by London.
And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Yellow. Yellow.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes.
Throw left side, there's London. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Steelers are on the board here in this Super Bowl. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And that'll make our score 14-7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And some room to run now.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 59 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw. Williams goes right back to McBride. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Trey McBride, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Mahomes going to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Now it's Mahomes again. Right side to Williams. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Yellow.
Steelers.
Yellow.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Seahawks are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Throwing is Williams. He's going to sling this deep downfield. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Travis Hunter as time expires in the first half. And the Seahawks are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Extra point right down the middle. And a lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Steelers 7. Cam Whittle to kick off.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
If there's ever a chance to regroup, it's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That was the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
And Mahomes will do it himself. And got his man complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Justin Jefferson, 66 yards. And the Steelers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead. It's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Looking to throw is Williams. And he is caught. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Seattle.
What is it on? Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
What is it on?
Williams loses the football. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Looking to throw. Williams. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 2nd and 2. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. T.J. Watt in there to bury him for a loss of 11. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. Oh, it's 6, maybe 7, but now they're left with 4th down and goal. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
They'll go. Here's Williams. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Steeler D will celebrate the goal line stand. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. 46 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. This pass is caught by London. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Throws right back to London, complete again. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second and a couple.
On the Seahawks 37-yard
Yellow,
line.
yellow.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
On the play. That's another Steelers first down.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jonathan Taylor, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Steelers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Aubrey good with the PAT. And they're within 7 now at 28-21.
Steelers 21.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum is sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ashton Jeanty, 65 yards. And the Seahawks will extend their third quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. Up next, the biggest quarter of the entire season. At the end of that, we get to crown a champion. We are through 3 here in Super Bowl 60. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Looking to put a drive together. He'll start with a give to Taylor. And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, second down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the counter, it's Taylor. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
This one brought in by Jefferson. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 70 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Throwing now is Mahomes. And the Seahawks defense gets to him and they bring him down. Jalen Carter. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
3rd and 13.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 35.
That's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
Now he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Justin Jefferson.
His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A one-score game, 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock.
And the Seahawks first down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Another run for Gibbs here.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
A loss of 2.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Williams pass. Complete to Travis Hunter. A gain of 9.
Here's 3rd and 3.
3rd down.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. He'll try to pick it up himself.
And that's a killer because you think you get it absolutely covered, and then he hot-foots it out of there and picks up a 1st down. Drives you crazy as a defense.
Looks like you're exactly right. Looked like a for-sure stop on 3rd, and then the tables turned.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
To the air, Williams finds Gibbs on the check down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
That is intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. What a moment for him, a pick 6 in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick 6s over the history of this huge game. I remember because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans, Tracy Porter picking Peyton Manning to get the Saints' first title.
Yeah, that one pretty much sealed the deal for New Orleans as well. But I got to go back a ways because, you know, unfortunately I'm considerably older. Herb Adderley, the Green Bay Packers, got it all started. The first pick 6, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were out there. You might remember Dwight Smith and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had 2 in one game when they won their Super Bowl championship against Rich Gannon in Oakland. You mentioned Tracy Porter already. How about James Harrison to the Steelers? You remember that one? 100 yards right before the half ended. That was a big-time play. But for me, the absolute classic, Willie Brown in slow motion against the Vikings for the Raiders. The grand old man, Willie Brown, 75 yards.
You recall them all, and what a play here. Another pick 6 in the Super Bowl.
Williams looking to do it himself.
It's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. First and 10, Taylor now.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Mahomes will do it himself. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
He's airing it out for Williams.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
So it's the Seahawks who are going to get the first crack at things. They'll possess it to start things off here in overtime. And able to get this out to the 25.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, CD certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was. In the playoffs now, both teams guaranteed a possession, so a touchdown here, if they get one, the ball game will not be over.
And partners, we both know many people called for this change before, and they finally got it. After the Buffalo-Kansas City Classic in the 2022 playoffs, Patrick Mahomes and KC, they scored first. Game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football, and people hated that. Now if the game reaches OT, every playoff team has a chance to fight to extend their season. So the plan has got to be, if you win the toss and you take the ball, reach the end zone and score, and put as much pressure on your opponent as possible to try and win a game in OT in the playoffs.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The temptation to go for it probably there. Always is, especially in overtime. Got to punt it, though.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
That last defensive stand, that is the defensive stand of the season. I mean, you get it on this stage in overtime of the Super Bowl, and now you've set your offense up here, Charles. All they need is a field goal and they're world champs.
Agreed, partner. And if I'm calling plays on offense right now, I'm looking at my play sheet, and I'm looking for what plays get the ball to my best players right now. How do they touch it, and who do I trust with the football in this situation? Big-time trophy on the line, championship on the line.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. So as they head to the sidelines, we'll head to this break on EA Sports. Mahomes going to go on 4th down.
Looking for London on the out route complete.
A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
We are in true sudden death here. The next score wins the Super Bowl as they come up here on second down.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 44. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They run with Washington.
Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack.
And he's in